for the first time we have for Redmi 7, and this is the first and last build, I think, because Aditya sir has left the Redmi 7 community. But we can expect future updates by someone else. So let's get started with the full review. But this update is really good. If you want to use in one sentence, you can use, because this is really smooth. And about section, here is the VoidUi logo, and here is the Android version 13, and device maintainer name is here, really thanks to him. And of course we have latest security update, and we have issues with the security update in February because we are getting freezing issues with Gcam, but partially fixed in that one because kernel used here since Perf Plus. That's why I will talk about this later part in the video. Here we have the languages and input, and remember one thing, you don't need to worry about GApps because this is a GApps build, so download and flash. And let's talk about customization. We don't have any extra customization, just as it is we have in system. Here we have the gesture as usual, the regular customization, you guys already know about that, I don't want to waste your times. Then we have the banner section, then edge along swipe action as usual. In all custom ROM we always seen it. And here is the status bar system and network monitor, which is perfectly working, I already checked it. Then we have the double tap to sleep and show Wi-Fi type icon. If you need, then enable that one. And AM/PM style and battery percentage is here on status bar section. Then we have the last thing, which is device settings as usual. We already know about that feature. Ambient display color calibration as usual, and FPS overlay, which is working. Let me show you. Here is the FPS overlay. If you don't need, then turn it off. And then we have here the thermal profiles, and of course you guys can customize this feature. Then we don't have anything extra to show, just let me show you from security section what we have here. Here we have app security and screen lock, that's it. Let me show you what we have. We only have here the fingerprint and pin lock, we don't have any face unlock, any other things. Then we have here battery notification as usual, network and internet. But this is Android 13. In nowadays we are getting some issues with a preferred network type because all are reduced, but in that ROM we have all the customization like 2G, 3G, 4G, everything is here. But nowadays the ROMs are coming, we don't have options to change, we only have 4G and 3G, no 2G option. So that's really pathetic, because if you use Wi-Fi always and if you use 2G, then of course you will get better battery backup. And the smoothness, let's talk about that. And of course Pixel launcher is included in it, so that's why of course the smoothness will be like Pixel. This is really great. You can see when I am opening the app drawer, it's just buttery smooth experience, no issues with that. By default you guys will get some applications. And let's talk about the Gcam, and which is working 8.6 I'm using here, but I tried 8.4 stable, not worked. So you guys can try some Gcam which you like actually, and try which is working for you and which is not. Which is working for you, then try that. This one is working for me and I'm using this one right now, and this is a bit heavier, that's why it is loading. Let me show you home settings. Pixel launcher is here. Here you guys can see Android version of course 13, and no extra customization on launcher as usual. And of course it's based on Pixel type, so that's why we have the black control center, we don't have any option to change it, no white. And all necessary customizations and toggles are available here. If you want to access and you guys can, if you want to customize, then of course you guys can do that as well, there will be no issue. And of course directly we can access the settings. Now let's talk about something which is important, I guess. Google Map, where is that? Here is the Google Map, and this is perfectly working without any issue. Here you guys can see its location is perfectly working, no problem with that. And remember one thing, when you just flash a new custom ROM, always keep using for some days, then it will be stable. Remember that thing. And of course by default safety net pass, so no issues with that since perf kernel, and I ran it for first time 100 threads for 5 minutes and 84 results, which is really good. Now let me show you the Geekbench score, which is better than Evolution X. Here you guys can see 268 and 1026, not bad. If you keep using the ROM for some days and then if you try, then you will get much better results. So these are the things I had to show. And of course safety net is really important thing, and by default it's passed, so no issues with that. And remember one thing, if I miss anything, then of course let me know in the comment section below. And here we have by default Dolby Atmos, and which is perfectly working, no issues. And we have by default this camera, definitely we will get a better performance in that camera, no issues with that. And another one will be Google Camera Go. Here is that by default Google Camera Go is available here. You can just use it for portrait mode and videography and of course photo. This is really good. And we have the night mode option and HDR plus option. So these are the coolest thing. I hope you guys understand the video. If you like my work, then do subscribe and hit the bell icon. So thank you for watching.